searching for David, the Khan, the last noble image. Because all hope of the noble image of the Negro left. No one even thought about Prester John until we started digging on Prester John, right? So it wasn't even in your consciousness. Unless someone else brought it up to you at some point in your journey, it was not in your consciousness. It was gone for a while, right? For a time. Many days without a God. Prince, sacrifice, image, F5, teraphim. Now you return and seek David. In the latter days, is it the latter days? Let's pop off. Back into the Mystery of the Grail PDF by Julius Evola. We got a piece of this talking about the stones. Love to the HaLal HaWah, who gave us some great drop, to dig on the stones in one of our live chats. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name, but I appreciate you, HaLal, for bringing this up. And it got me thinking about this PDF again, and something I think came up along like years ago. We brought up this PDF before, but let's read a little bit more of it this time and see where it takes us. Let's just go for a nice joyride in Prester John, installment 69. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about this tree, man. Let's talk about this tree. And my wave surfers, I just want you to let your imagination run free. As we talk about this tree, we're going to get into some of the Dante Inferno drop on this. Let's just see where it takes us, man. Prester John, look, it takes us to all these beautiful, fantastic places. San Manyon River, Fountain of Youth, mystical dragons and rings of invisibility. It even takes us to, love to my HaLal HaWah. It even takes us to the flying carpet drop, right? I have it up early in my tabs to make sure I don't forget this time. I keep forgetting this link, so I'm going to get it this time. Let's go. Hey, man, get your rain boots, man. The drop is, fully on your head bone. Let's go, man. Pull up the links. All the links are in the drop chatter. Chatter. This is where you come to get the links. Talk to Red Eagle. You know what I'm saying? My bro Con Dragon. You know what I'm saying? Talk to my bro Dragon Child popping off, man. Talk to the fam up here making it happen, man. I see all y'all checking in to get the links. I see y'all checking in. Sam, Nick, what it do? Let's go, man. Let's go. This is where the links will be. Pop off. An old Italian romance. Remember, we got the romance. Is what? A hero, right? A 9. We talked about them heroes when we just brought up that Zadok drop. That a Zadok is a what? Spiritual superhero. Remember the Melchizedek, right? So keep this in mind. Could be a dragon. Could be a dragon. Could be a Prester. All right, so we got a piece of this last time about these 3 stones were sent by Prester to Frederick. At the same time, the emperor was asked what he thought was the best thing in the whole world. The emperor, the tale continues, accepts the stones and did not inquire about their thing. And for this question, he answered that the measure was the best thing in the world. Measure of what? From this, Prester John deduced that the emperor was wise in words but not in deeds, because he did not inquire about the most excellent power of the stones. He thought that with the passing of time, these stones would have lost their value, since the emperor did not know what their value was and proceeded to have them returned. This happened essentially through one of them endowed with the magic power of invisibility, and said to, quote, be worthier than your whole empire. According to another legend preserved by Oswald der Schreiber, Frederick II received from Prester John a fireproof garment of salamander. A lot of families say it sound like that dragon skin. The water of perennial youth, right? That fountain drop. And a ring of 3 stones. Sound like that infinity stones, right? Of course, right? Which gave its carrier the power to breathe underwater, to be invulnerable, and to become invisible. And we need to get back on them, dragon, Fisher Kings and all that stuff that had kingdoms underwater. Like, how can they breathe underwater? Magic. Prester John Stone was particularly mentioned in German writings of the 14th century, together with an allusion to the power that made one invisible. These legends are very significant, especially if we consider that the kingdom of Prester John is only one among the several medieval figurations of the Supreme Center. This center was supposed to be located in the mysterious and wonderful region of Central Asia, Mongolia, India. Which one? India Superior? You talking America, Manada? India Superior? Prester John? India Superior? Prester John? America, Manada? South America? North America? Does North America even exist? And who is Prester John? Let's go, man. Let's go, man. The latter name having a vague and various meaning when considering the attributes conferred on this kingdom. However, there are no doubts concerning its symbolic character. Prester John's gift to Emperor Frederick constituted a sort of mandate of a superior character, which was offered to the German representative of the Holy Roman Empire, that he might establish a real contact with the power of the phoenix, to remain unscathed and renew itself in the fire. That sound like the dragon drop as well. So whether they talk salamander or phoenix, we talking Dracan. Invisibility is a potent symbol of the power to contact the invisible and super sensible dimension, and to be able to be transferred to it. The power of breathing underwater corresponds to the ability of not sinking or drowning, and of the walking on water. Remember, man, King David walk on water. Get that last drop. This reminds us of the Kalki Avatar. Hey, it sound like Avatar, right? So Kalki Avatar crossed the sea, walked on water. Wasn't just this JC New Testament character. When you had the Kalki Avatar already crossing the sea, walking on water. Now check it out. Of author's sword held above the water and so on, it signifies the ability to participate in the principle that is superior to the current of the world and to the stream of becoming. Right? Author's sword, Prester John, dragons. We're going to touch on author back in that, Prester John legend and its sources, man. Left the Aqua Top battle for a Yacht Pop PDF. Let's go, man. Because author is David, is Prester. And this sword is the same staff that Moses is carrying, and Joshua. And this is the sword, this is the staff, it's the scepter. The same scepter that, Moshe had to pluck out the garden of well in the book of Jasher, right? And when that staff hits the water, the waters, separate, right? So that you can now cross the water, right? Just like Moshe, except he ain't walking on water. He's separating the water, the Jordan. He's separating the water so he can take the tribe on dry land. I mean, which is the biggest miracle to you? Having so much control over the ocean, over these, large oceans of water, that you can divide them and separate them into walls of water, and that you can walk on dry land, or that you can walk on water. You know what I mean? I'm going to go with controlling the water to separate the water, my nigga, that the whole tribe can walk on dry land. With a little bit of magic, you can walk on water, but with a lot of magic, you can separate the Jordan. You dig? Divide the water from the water. Now that takes a sword or a staff. Having said that, the Italian legend seems to suggest that Frederick was somewhat inadequate to receive this mandate. Frederick's limitation is a virtue of the chivalry and mere temporal government. The quote measure is the best thing in the world. He does not inquire about the symbols of the power offered to him by Prester John. Because of this unawareness of the highest mandate, his function with the passing of time was destined to decay, and thus his mandate was revoked by Prester John. This is a new version of the formula, quote, he lives and yet does not live, referring to the emperor whose life is only apparent, or to the lethargic king. This time, the version is intimately associated with a fundamental theme in the Grail cycle. Speaking of cycles, man, how's our cycle doing? How's our victory lap? Okay. Halal HaWah. Let's make sure our cycle continues to be complete, my nigga. Like I said, we're going to get into this Prester John, the legend, and its sources, compiled by Keegan Brewer, one of our favorites we get for the Prester Hour at 432 The Drop Radio. And yeah, it's about a hero. It's about a romance. It's about a knight. It's about a mysterious Oriental. They only put one picture of this man up, and here we go. This is their mysterious Oriental. Prachian. Ethiopia, which one? So if this so-called black man face is their Oriental, I think you need to get your mind right. The mysterious Oriental leader, Prester John, looks a lot like you. And what are you doing as the label of the four corners, as the label of this Grand Canyon situation, or Egypt situation, or whatever you want to put there, whatever's coming out, whatever it is? Why are you there, Prester John? Why are you there in Judah? Why did the British Museum put you there in 1530? We're just talking about after 1492 and after 1493. Managa, 1530. Hey, this is a body bag for the illusion. India Superior is right here. So if this is what the British are saying is happening in 1530, then 1492, they have to know they're coming to India Superior. I mean, it's right there in their face palm. They got to know they're coming to India Superior.